There's something about your life that doesn't feel right, isn't there? You wake up, you go through the motions, you smile when you're supposed to, you do what's expected of you. And yet, somewhere deep inside, there's a quiet voice whispering, "This isn't me." But you ignore it. You scroll. You distract yourself. You tell yourself you're just tired or stressed or overthinking, but you're not. You're disconnected. And the truth is, you didn't get here by accident. You were shaped into this. From the moment you were born, the world began to teach you who to be. Not who you are, but who you should be. Your family, your school, your culture, all slowly handed you a script. What to believe, what to value, what success looks like, what kind of life is acceptable. And without realizing it, you started acting. You became the version of yourself that would be liked, approved, and rewarded. But in doing so, you lost something, yourself. Friedrich Nietzsche once said, "No price is too high to pay for the privilege of owning yourself." But here's the uncomfortable truth. Most people never own themselves. They rent their identity from society. They build lives based on expectations they never questioned. They chase goals they never chose. And worst of all, they call it their life. Think about it. How many of your decisions were truly yours? The career you chose, was it passion or pressure? The way you think, is it truth or conditioning? The life you're living right now, did you design it or did you inherit it? There's a reason why so many people feel empty, even when everything looks fine. Because deep down they know they're living a life that doesn't belong to them. Dietrich Bonhoeffer, a German philosopher, warned about something terrifying. He called it the problem of stupidity, but he didn't mean lack of intelligence. He meant something far more dangerous. He believed that people can become so absorbed in a system, so shaped by their environment, that they lose the ability to think for themselves. Not because they can't, but because they won't, because it's uncomfortable, because it's risky, because it might force them to confront the fact that everything they've built their life on might not even be theirs. And that's where you are right now, standing at a quiet crossroads. You can continue living the life you were given, or you can begin the painful process of discovering who you really are. But let's be honest, finding yourself isn't some beautiful, inspiring journey like the movies show. It's messy, it's confusing, and sometimes it's terrifying. Because the moment you start questioning things, you start losing things, old beliefs, old identities, even relationships. Because not everyone will understand your transformation. Some people will feel threatened by it. Others will try to pull you back into the version of you they're comfortable with, because your growth reminds them of their stagnation. Plato described something similar thousands of years ago in his famous allegory of the cave. He imagined people chained inside a dark cave, watching shadows on a wall. To them, those shadows were reality. But when one person breaks free and sees the real world outside, everything changes. The light hurts. The truth is overwhelming. And when he returns to tell the others, they reject him. They mock him. They would rather stay in the illusion than face the discomfort of reality. And now here's the question. Are you ready to leave the cave? Or are you still clinging to the shadows? Because the moment you start waking up, you realize something disturbing. Most of what you believed about life was never questioned. You were taught to follow paths, not create them. To fit in, not stand out. To be safe, not free. Niccolo Machiavelli once wrote that people are more comfortable maintaining order than seeking truth, and that's why so many people stay stuck. Not because they're weak, but because they're afraid. Afraid of uncertainty, afraid of judgment, afraid of failure, but more than anything, afraid of being alone. Because choosing your own path often means walking it alone, at least in the beginning. But here's the twist nobody talks about. The life you're holding on to for safety is the very thing that's suffocating you. The routine you cling to is slowly draining your soul. The identity you protect is the cage you live in. You think you're safe, but you're not. You're just comfortable. And comfort is the most dangerous place to be, because it feels good enough to stay, but never good enough to truly live. So what do you do? Where do you even begin? You start by questioning, not everything at once, just small things. Why do I believe this? Why do I want this? Who told me this is important? And slowly, you begin to see the cracks. You begin to separate your true self from the version of you that was created. And then comes the hardest part, letting go. Letting go of the need to be understood. Letting go of the need to be accepted. Letting go of the fear of disappointing others. Because the truth is, you can either be loved for who you're not, or risk everything to become who you are. There's no in-between. And yes, it's painful, but it's also the only way to feel alive again. Because deep down, you don't want comfort. You want meaning. You don't want approval. You want truth. You don't want to exist. You want to live. And living, real living, requires courage. The courage to question. The courage to walk away. The courage to stand alone. Nietzsche believed that to become who you truly are, you must be willing to destroy who you are now. Not physically, but psychologically, to break down the false layers and rebuild yourself from something real. And that process, it never ends, because you are not a fixed identity. You are something constantly evolving, something being shaped by every decision you make. So the question isn't, who am I? The question is, am I choosing who I'm becoming? Because if you're not choosing, then something else is choosing for you. Society, fear, habit, expectation. And one day, you'll wake up and realize you've lived an entire life that was never truly yours. But that doesn't have to be your story. Not anymore, right now. In this exact moment, you have a choice to keep drifting or to start becoming. And it won't be easy. It won't be quick, but it will be real. So listen to that quiet voice inside you, the one you've been ignoring. The one that says, this isn't me, because maybe, just maybe, that voice isn't your weakness. It's your truth trying to wake you up.